Hey guys, I'm KJ Reyes, your friendly online drum coach. Today, we are going to be talking about grip technique. Now, this is going into the drummer's hand training pack that we have available up on kjreyes.com. So this is just like the tip of the iceberg for developing speed, power, endurance, and flexibility with your hands. So, getting right into it, grip technique. This is your drumstick. Okay, guys? There are many different types of grips that you can use. It all depends on where you're at right now, what you've already developed, or where you want to go. Now, starting off, this actually came up, I was doing a lesson with one of my live students, and he was trying to develop hand speed, bounces, grip technique, all of that. Now, what I showed him was something that my drum instructor showed to me a while back. I'm not sure exactly where he got it, but just check it out. So it's a great way to develop comfort with your muscle memory in developing your bounce technique. So, when you're going through and you're like trying to do, paradiddles, for example. Right, left, left, left. A lot of people can just go all wrist and they can't figure out why they can't get up to that speed with the paradiddle with using bounces. That's the secret. So first off, let's talk about grip. You're going to want to hold the stick like this. Make a little shape like this, all your fingers together, okay? And then just put the stick right in there, okay? Now the reason you do this, and you can even use your pointer finger, but it's recommended when you start out to use your middle finger, because you want the pointer finger to kind of be as a guide. Now, a lot of people, when they're first starting out, they don't really know how to hold the stick, so they'll hold it like this, And that is a way that you can hold it, but when you're first starting out and you're trying to get your bounces, don't do that just yet. So, you want the stick to have enough room up here, enough space in your hand to actually be able to sit back upright after you strike the drum. Okay? So that's why it's recommended you hold it kind of like this. And you make sure all of your fingers have somewhat of a touch on the drumstick itself so you can feel that recoil, you can feel the movement. You just want your fingers to get used to what it feels like for the stick to be hitting the drum. Like that, okay? And you just want to put like a slight grip on it, whether you're using your pointer or your middle finger right here. Just enough so the stick doesn't go anywhere, okay? Now that's how you grip for getting your bounces. Now, I recommend to my students, when they're first trying to get their bounces down, to just kind of like hold it like that, hold it in the upright position, and then just use these fingers to kind of pull it down. And just get a feel for that bounce, okay? Now how you could do this as an exercise, set your metronome to 60 beats per minute, and then just on every quarter note, which is every time it beeps, okay, just kind of let the stick bounce, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Your strokes aren't going to be landing like in rhythm with the metronome as of yet, but just don't worry about that. Just get the bounce comfortable in your hand. Just get your hands used to what that feels like, okay? And have a very light grip on the stick. Because if it's going like this, you're holding it too tightly right now. You'll get to that place, but right now just keep it super loose. Now, another great technique, this is something that my drum instructor, Mike Hollowatch, showed me. To get your bounces comfortable, like actually what really helps get your fingers used to the movement of the stick is this thing he called kind of like this basketball technique. So you hold it like I showed you, right? One of those. And then just find a place where you get the most actual leverage on the stick, okay, where you can feel the most balanced on it, okay? For some people it's down here, for some people it's up here. It's up to you. So, once you get it in the place that you want it to be, hold it up and let it bounce. And then once it starts bouncing, you kind of bounce it like a basketball, okay? So what that's going to teach your fingers, all your little nubs and little fingerprints in there, what that's going to teach your fingers is what it feels like to get that bounce where you want it, okay? So try this. While you're developing your bounces, set your metronome again to 60 beats per minute and just do like eighth notes, like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So now, you might feel it kind of coming out of your fingers a little bit. So in that case, you got to adjust your grip a little bit. You'll get there. Just keep adjusting it until it doesn't move so much. If it's not bouncing at all, then you might be holding the stick too tightly. Okay? So you just got to find that perfect balance in between. Okay? So, already we've gone over how to grip the stick when you're developing your bounces. A great little exercise. Just really simple, just kind of let it bounce. Then, finally, try your little basketball technique. You know, and see how fast you can get with it, just to develop the comfort in your hands to getting that bounce down. Then, once you do that, you can move on to all kinds of stuff. Sorry, I'm noodling. That's very far off the lesson topic here, but if you would like to learn so much more about how to develop your hands and stuff, please check out the Drummer's Hand Training Pack up on kjrias.com. You can find more information about it here on the page if you're already at kjrias.com. Developing speed, muscles, all the things that you need to be a fast, well-equipped drummer. Just get these tools, guys. It's all about investing in yourself. So there's a few tips on how to develop your bounce control. I will see you guys on the next lesson. Till then, keep playing.